Hey, what's up guys? I'm back with some more beamng.drive, and today we're gonna be seeing what does more damage, a monster truck or a big rig. Now naturally you would think a monster truck does more damage because of monster jams. They're just made for crushing vehicles. That's just the enjoyment out of it. But in a real world aspect, with rear-end vehicles, T-boning vehicles and all that stuff, you would think a big rig would be the king of all that damage. So we're gonna test that out in high traffic situations today, along with the majority of other things. The first thing I'm gonna be testing out right now is just a traffic jam that's backed up. As you can see here, we got just a simulated traffic jam. A bunch of cars just kind of piled up here. And we're gonna first start off with the monster truck, and then we're just kind of ram into it. Maybe do a little bit of braking because you're going fast, you don't really realize it, but we're just gonna plow through it as well. So we'll get back to the monster truck here. All right, starting off with the monster truck, we'll see what does more damage. All right, now we notice that there's traffic up here. We're gonna try and brake a little bit. Okay, and we flew over a majority of these vehicles, which is what I think is gonna happen with the monster truck. It's gonna fly over the vehicles rather than plowing through them, which is what I feel like the big rig is gonna do. But let's just reset this and check out the damage real quick. So right here, this is the initial impact. The first vehicle I got impacted, not too bad. And then this one was the second one. This one just got pushed up by the truck, and this one got hit by this car. But other than that, not too much. We'll reset all this and then we'll try it with the big rig. Okay, so now giving the big rig a shot, we're gonna try and hit it in the same area where that truck was, that pickup truck. I don't know if we'll be able to get up to a similar speed because we were going like 70 miles per hour with the monster truck. I don't know if we'll be able to hit that in this distance with the big rig, but we'll give it a shot. Again, I'm probably going to tap my brakes right at the end anyway. It's not going to be super fair because we're not going similar speed, but should give us a general idea. So I just gave a little bit of a tap of the brakes, and we'll check out the damage real quick here. So the big rig has no damage really. But right here, we could see that majority of the damage was on the pickup truck again. I feel like the monster truck probably did do a little bit more damage because the damage was spread across more than what the big rig did. Big rig focused more on just this lane and hit these two cars. Did a lot more damage to the two cars rather than spreading it across. It was the pickup, this car, and then a little bit of this car. All right, I got a trailer hooked up to the truck now, and I'm hoping that with this additional weight, it will help with how much destruction that it does. Because I know we're not going to be able to go any faster. It's probably just going to slow us down even more than what we already were going, but let's give it a shot, see how well it does. Yeah, we are definitely going slow. I would say maybe 40 miles per hour would be our top speed when we get there. Oh, look at that. I'm pretty accurate. 40 miles per hour. Holy shit. Yeah, that did a lot more damage. And we're still going. Alright, so I will say that a truck with a trailer will do way more damage than a monster truck. At least in a traffic jam. Now let's do some other testing. Actually, let's just check this out real quick. Yeah, so here's the mess that the truck left. You can see that there's just, you got that green car that was back there. It's rolled up. The truck is literally in half or almost in half. Got this one, took a little bit of damage. There's this black car that was all the way in the front. Not a lot of damage, but it's in the mess. It's underneath the concrete truck. I'm pretty sure that isn't good. The concrete truck is tipped over, but over here the van was pushed forward, so it got a little bit of damage on the front there, or on the back. And then these two back here. Alright, so now we're testing out the T-bone scenario to see if the monster truck or the big rig will do more damage when T-boning a vehicle. I have a van set up all the way down there to see if either or will do a better job at destroying this vehicle. I didn't want to go with a small car because I figured that the monster truck will just kind of ramp off of it. So I went with a more medium-sized vehicle, I suppose. We'll go with the monster truck first. The monster truck tops out at 80, I'm pretty sure. So Yeah, we'll go with that. And I put the vehicle down farther this time compared to the traffic jam scenario. So, alright, that is what that looks like. We ripped off both of our wheels on the monster truck. So the monster truck took a pretty decent amount of damage. Let's check out what this van looks like though. Oh boy. You would not be having a good time in that van, let me tell you what. Alright, so it looks like we're hitting about 60 miles per hour. We're not getting anywhere close to what it was with the monster truck. But barely got any damage on the big rig. And let's check out this van. So it looks like it's more divoted in rather than like the impact is spread all the way across. I would say it's almost similar, but let's get the big rig up to the same speed as what the monster truck was to kind of give it a more fair comparison. Okay, so I started all the way in the back and now I'm hitting about 60 miles per hour and I'm halfway there, so I'm hoping I could at least hit 70. Alright, I hit 70. I might be able to get almost 80. Again, the big rig didn't take too much damage. You got a little bit of fender flare damage there and a little bit of front damage here, but let's check out the van. Alright, so I would say definitely, to me, it looks like it's similar. Like if you were on this side of the van, you would definitely feel it for sure. We lost a wheel and that's about it, and have a pretty big impact. But let's try it with a trailer on the back now and see what the difference is. Alright, I got the trailer attached now and I started kinda in the back, almost all the way in the back. I feel like I'll probably hit around 50, 45 maybe by the time I get there, but with the extra weight we should definitely do a lot of damage. Hopefully more damage than what we did before we had the trailer, even though we're going slower, but we'll see. Oh, I don't know, man. That looks like we did less damage. Yeah, it looks like we did a lot less damage. So definitely a lot less damage with the trailer, but that's because we were slowed down because of the additional weight. I'll move the van back so I could give the truck and trailer an actual chance to get up to speed and do some more damage. Alright, so I moved the van pretty far back now. I'm hoping I could at least get up to like 60, 65 since that's around highway speeds. Alright, so we're going about 51 miles per hour. Definitely not as fast as I wanted to be going, but it was better than like 40 or 45, whatever we were doing last time. And I don't know, it still doesn't seem to be doing as much damage as what it was without the trailer. I mean, maybe this is similar to what it was without the trailer. Now we gained about 10 more miles per hour. But I want to hit 60 or 70 miles per hour with the trailer. So let's give it one more shot. Alright, so I'm approaching them. I'm going about 54, 55. I feel like that's as high as this thing is going to be able to go. Because I moved this van pretty far back. But let's see how much damage it did with 55 miles per hour. Yeah, I would say that's pretty close to what it did without the trailer. So nothing too crazy. Let's move on to the next scenario, which would be head-on collisions. Okay, so as usual, we're gonna start off with the monster truck for a head-on collision. I'm still using the van, but let's see how well this does. All right, let's see how much damage this does. Oh, that was a hard hit. Holy shit. Well, we lost the wheel on the monster truck, lost the front panel. That's about it. Alright, so for the damage with the van, the whole body got ripped off. The engine looks like it came unmounted. The body itself is just a jumbled up mess. So let's see if the big rig can do better than that. Now, the only downside about this is I probably won't be able to get up to speed like I was able to with the monster truck, but we'll see. I might have to move this guy back a little bit. Yeah, that... compared to the monster truck, that was nothing, man. He's still gonna be able to move a little bit. Alright, looks like he's coming in pretty hot. I'm going about 65 miles per hour. Let's see how much damage this does. Not too bad, not too bad. So we definitely didn't rip the body off like we did with the monster truck, but we definitely pushed it back a little bit. This guy wouldn't be having a good time if he was in the driver's seat or if there was someone in the passenger seat for sure. All right, so I'm gonna be doing the head-on collision in the van's perspective, but I do have the trailer attached to the truck and should be coming towards me. I'm just gonna be flooring it at him. Okay, there he is, and let's see how much damage this does. Not too bad. It seems pretty similar, honestly, to what happened without the trailer. So yeah, I mean, the damage from the head-on collision with the trailer wasn't that crazy. All right, so currently I have the big rig unconnected from the, or disconnected from the trailer. I'll try it without the trailer first, and then depending on how this goes, I will try with the trailer. Now let's see how this goes. Oh boy. All right, I have to say that definitely the monster truck took that for sure. Like, if you just look at this, you just take a look at this monster truck. He just lost the back wheels and the front end there. And then you look at this, like, yeah, he did not have a good time at all. All right, so now I got the trailer hooked up to the big rig. We'll see if there's any difference to the damage done to the monster truck or the big rig. The big rig will only be going probably around like 40 miles per hour, if not slower, but we'll see. Oh, damn. Okay. Holy shit. So the monster truck, the damage is pretty similar to last time. Let's get rid of the monster truck. Well, let's check out this. The damage is definitely a lot worse, for sure. Definitely a lot worse. Let me just stop that. Holy crap. I can't even find the cabin. Like, where the hell is the cabin? It's like in two separate pieces right here. Like, those two pieces. If it wasn't for the trailer is what kind of just crushed everything together. If that trailer wasn't there, the monster truck probably just would have flew right over it. And then it would have did less damage to the cabin itself. But since that trailer was there, it just kind of crunched the cabin into the back of the trailer, which didn't do much damage to the trailer. It only dented it. But yeah, that's crazy. Anyway, I think that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one.